Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHut.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for The Legend of Mir 3, free-to-play 2D fantasy MMORPG published by We Made. Now I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out and make some quick comments. If you guys want to play Legend of Mir 3 or just learn more about it, check out our full review on the link below. Now I'm already liking this game already. We're off to a good start right here. And let's go ahead and click login. There's one server right now called Crimson Peacock. What a name. Fortunately, there's only one server, so that says something about the game's player base. Now, this game was originally released in 2009 globally. Not originally, globally. It's a remake of the original Mir 2 game, but we'll talk more about that when we create our character. So just look at this dazzling character creation screen right here. You have to forgive the game, though. It's a remake of a very, very old game. So we got warriors. And, alright, we have 4 playable classes: Warrior, Wizard, Taoist, and Assassin. Ooh, let's see. I'm gonna go and play a Taoist this time and try to keep things a little bit different. Or should I do Wizard? Or Assassin? Oh, the choices. So we're gonna go with Taoist this time, just for the heck of it. We're gonna be the male Taoist and click Confirm. And unfortunately, I don't think there is any character customization, but we shall see. Maybe, nope, I'm not surprised. There is no character customization. But I do have a fan. But anyway, let's log into the game. Start game. Again, with the loading screens, it's doing good. Mir 3 tutorial. Alright, let me explain equipping items first. You can opt to do this or not. You can just close it out. But it looks like we start off naked in this game, or just with our underwear. So the game is pretty brutal in that regard. We do start with some equipment, so it's not that bad. Let's go ahead and put our clothes on. I don't know why it didn't start equip. Close that, and let's equip this onto ourselves. We also have a wooden sword, which we're going to go ahead and equip. One thing I don't like is you actually have to drag the sword onto your weapon slot rather than just click on your paper doll over there, which can be a little bit annoying, but we can just drag it pretty simply over there. Oh wow, the game starts with 1 potion. How generous, you know? Might as well give me no potions. Or at least give me a stack of 10 or something. But let's go ahead and close that. Remove this nonsense, we don't need it anymore. And close this, and let's start adventuring. Now the game has rather poor graphics, but that's to be expected. It's a remake of a very old game, as I said. The global version was released in 2009. The game has been around in China and South Korea for quite a while now. Movement is pretty slow, but you can move faster by holding control and clicking it in the distance. This seems to be the game's one of the busiest areas in the game. Well, every time there's a good deal of players on it, so the game is still pretty popular, even though there's only one server. You can interact with other players here or just buy and sell items. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab a few quests from these dudes. And the translations aren't that bad at all. The English translations and the English quest dialogue isn't bad. You can read it quite easily. But I'm going to go ahead and accept a few quests. So we got to kill some chickens, pigs, and cows. What a task for a hero, you know? Alright. Another quest over here. So one thing I see right away is there's a lot of quests in this game. From one NPC, I just grabbed 2 quests, and there's 2 more over here. So early on, there's a lot to do. There's a good deal of direction. Though one problem with the game right away is that the graphic settings are very limited. The game runs at 800 by 600 resolution and nothing else. So if you're running on a widescreen, you're going to have to play full screen, and it's going to be a little bit stretched out. But it doesn't look terrible. It would have been nicer if the game supported a better resolution though. Let's go ahead and hand in our quest. And like most MMORPGs, your quest completed marker on the map is a question mark. And yeah, exclamation marks means there are quests available, while question mark means you completed a quest. So I'm just completing a few FedEx style quests over here. Go bring this item to that guy and so forth. And you get experience for them. But I kind of want to just start killing some stuff. So let's fight our way outside town. Not really fight our way outside town, but walk outside town. Now those just looking for a new game to play may find it difficult to get into Mir 3, and that's not surprising. I gotta kill a bunch of these cows, so let's get started. And I say that because even though it came out in 2009, the global version, the only people really playing this game are the old fans from Mir 2, and the people just looking for a nostalgic gaming experience. I know the Mir 2 and Mir 3 used to be pay to play at one time, but have since gone free to play, which was awesome. I remember playing this game a long time ago back in middle school, when there was a free trial available for it. Back then I was playing a lot of Ultima Online, which I really liked, and the game also has pretty equally terrible graphics. Maybe a little bit better than this, maybe a little bit worse, but it's interpretation. So, and I know a lot of people won't have a problem with graphics. Because if you look at it, some of the most popular games out there have very simple graphics. Games like RuneScape are incredibly popular. Whoa, there's a forest yeti in it, and he's gonna one-shot me. Well, let's find out. I think I can last one shot. Did I get hit yet? No. Nope. Look, they can't even hit me. I'm a boss. Alright, well, I survived one shot from the orc, so let's get out of there. And another really popular game is Maplestory. It's incredibly popular, very simple graphics. But then again, Maplestory has better graphics than this game. And Tibia as well has terrible graphics, but it's still remarkably popular. And if you can really look past the game's graphics and older interface, there's definitely a good deal of content here. The game's been around for a while, so you definitely have a lot of content. Let's pull up our character info. Go ahead and close all this nonsense. We don't really need that help over there. You can see your various stats in the game and your equipment. Unfortunately, I don't think you gain stat points per level, but we'll see when I actually level up. If I can in time. And the NPC did tell me to watch out for monsters outside of town, because I can't kill them early on. I gotta just run away from them, which can be a little bit annoying. The game is very much grind oriented though. I killed a few monsters, or not monsters, animals. So yeah, I'm killing some farmland animals for quite a while. I like that the quest tracker, does its job pretty simply. I have to mention that because a lot of these older games just have terrible interfaces and just very dated. But gameplay mechanics here are pretty smooth. No obvious bugs. Although the game can lag pretty bit on a lot of computers. I don't know why. I actually had to go to my options menu and enable graphics acceleration for the lag to go away. And yeah, like I said, the game isn't as pretty as newer games, but if you can look past the game's graphics, there's something to like. But unless you've been a big fan of Mirror 2 and you like Mirror 2 a lot, there's no reason to play this game. And I say that because the only people that are really going to enjoy this game are people that are big fans of Diablo 2. Like, we're talking really hardcore fans, and they're just looking for a nostalgic gaming experience with the isometric camera view. But other than that, it doesn't appeal to too many people. Although it's a remarkable improvement over Mirror 2. The graphics, I believe, went from 8-bit to 16-bit. So there's definitely a big improvement. You got much larger environments in the game, a better map, better user interface, and actually a lot more quests. That's actually my favorite feature between Mirror 2 and Mirror 3. Mirror 3 just added an excellent questing system, better questing interface, and right off the bat there were just a lot of quests for me to do. It allows players to really ease into the game. Where the game mostly shines though, according to most Mirror 3 players and Mirror 2 players, is PvP. And the game seems to be stuck in that old hardcore PvP experience. It's something you don't see in a lot of games these days, and if you do, it's really toned down a little bit. Here you can pretty much attack anyone, anywhere in the game, for no reason or for whatever reason you want, except for within the towns. So it's one of the few games with really open hardcore PvP. But that trend really died down. The hardcore PvP trend really started dying down after Ultima Online. EverQuest had like no PvP for a while. Okay, there was like a few PvP servers and you could accept duels, but compared to Ultima Online and games like Mirror 3 here where you can attack anybody anywhere, those games were cakewalk. This deer is tough. Since when do deers fight back? If I walk up to a deer with a stick and beat on it, it's gonna run away. Especially pigs and cows. Yeah, why do cows even fight back? How can cows even fight back? What are they gonna do to me? But that's, I'll leave that to your imagination, guys. Now, let's keep walking around. Let's pull up my Mu Gong window. Alright, let's see what this is. Martial arts learning method. So, this seems like the game's available skills. And for sure, you can see my hotkeys over here. I can start equipping skills over here. But I don't have any of these skills right now. And I don't believe I have any skill points here either. So, in fact, the game uses a skill book system. And you need to purchase all of these individual skills from an NPC. And for the higher level ones down here, you actually have to get from killing high level monsters or buying from other players, which can be a hassle. I've always preferred the skill tree system, mainly for ease of use. But this is, it has its own challenges. Various hotkeys you can set up over here. But unfortunately, I don't think I have any active skills right off the bat, and I won't have any active skills for a while. Let's see my lowest level skill, Fireball. Yep, I'd be level 7 to use it. And I can get rank 2 at level 9 if I get 200 Mugong experience, so your skills level up themselves, which is neat. We also, prerequisite for a higher level. Can't fight those wolves. What I don't like is these wolves are scattered across, where the monsters I'm supposed to kill are. I can't kill scarecrows either yet. They're way too high level for me. So I'm almost level 2 already. The game has a pretty high level cap, over 60, 67, 70 plus, so there's a good deal of content in that regard. Kill some more pigs. Look at those graphics right there when I leveled up. Great stuff. And I hate that these wolves are right next to me, and they're aggressive. They keep chasing me. These scarecrows have been chasing me for at least 4 maps now, 4 screens away. I'm gonna go ahead and bolt away and see if I can lose them. It's really annoying that these aggressive monsters are placed right next to the monsters I have to kill. It makes questing early on a little bit difficult, but it gives you a feel for the game that it doesn't screw around. It's not going to hold your hand throughout the game like a lot of newer games do these days. But like I said, the only people that are really going to appreciate Mirror 3 or new players that are going to come into Mirror 3 would be people that just really like those old school action RPGs, Diablo, Diablo 2, and Nox. Kill another pig over here. Grind it out. I do like that these guards are aggressive against monsters though, so if you pull aggressive monsters towards the guards, they'll actually attack, which is a little bit neat. So as a Taoist though, what I really like is the enormous variety. I'm assuming every class has their own skill tree, so there's a lot of variety, more so than you would imagine in an older game like this. Anyway guys, I am running out of time. If you guys want to play Mirror 3 or just learn more about it, check out the full review on the link below.